He's an alien, but not just any alien. Roger Smith is a unique extraterrestrial who has made Earth his home, specifically in the town of Langley Falls. His story is one of adventure, humor, and a touch of chaos. He's a master of disguise. With an extensive wardrobe and an endless array of personas, Roger can transform into anyone he wants to be. From a suave businessman to a quirky old lady, his disguises are as varied as they are convincing. He's got a thing for wigs and wine. Roger's love for wigs is almost as strong as his love for a good glass of wine. His collection of wigs is vast, and he takes great pride in each one, often pairing them with his favorite vintage. He's Roger Smith, the resident extraterrestrial of the Smith household in Langley Falls. The Smith family has taken him in, and despite his often outrageous behavior, they consider him one of their own. Roger's life on Earth is anything but ordinary. From his bizarre antics to his unpredictable mood swings, he keeps the Smith family and viewers on their toes. He crash-landed in Langley Falls years ago and has been wreaking havoc ever since. His arrival marked the beginning of countless misadventures and a never-ending stream of chaos. But amidst the chaos, Roger has a soft spot: love. Despite his often cynical and self-centered nature, Roger is capable of deep affection and has a genuine desire for connection. While he might not be winning any awards for Best Boyfriend, Roger's pursuit of love is a constant source of humor and absurdity. His romantic escapades are filled with over-the-top gestures and hilarious misunderstandings. He's dated countless women and the occasional man. Roger's love life is as diverse as his disguises, and he's never afraid to dive headfirst into a new relationship, no matter how doomed it might be. He's used his shape-shifting abilities to woo and deceive. Whether it's to impress a date or to escape a sticky situation, Roger's ability to change forms is both a blessing and a curse. And he's experienced heartbreak, betrayal, and even the occasional brush with true connection. Despite his many flaws, Roger's vulnerability in matters of the heart makes him a surprisingly relatable character. Roger's love life is a wild ride through the world of dating, relationships, and everything in between. Each romantic encounter brings new challenges and comedic moments, making his journey through love both entertaining and endearing. It's a testament to the show's ability to find humor in the unexpected. Roger's unpredictable nature and outrageous behavior provide endless opportunities for laughter and surprise. But beyond the laughs lies a surprisingly complex character with a longing for connection. Roger's journey is not just about the chaos he creates, but also about his search for belonging and acceptance in a world that is often as strange to him as he is to it. Early on, Roger's approach to romance was less about finding the one and more about satisfying his own needs. He was a complex character, driven by a mix of selfish desires and a deep-seated need for validation. His relationships were often short-lived, but they were filled with intense moments that left a lasting impact on those involved. He was a master manipulator, using disguises and elaborate lies to charm his way into women's hearts, and sometimes their bank accounts. Roger's ability to transform himself into anyone he wanted to be was both his greatest strength and his biggest flaw. He could be anyone, but he struggled to be himself. He saw love as a game, and he was determined to win, consequences be damned. His confidence was unshakable, and he thrived on the thrill of the chase. Each new conquest was a challenge, a puzzle to be solved, and Roger loved nothing more than proving he could win over anyone he set his sights on. One memorable instance involved Roger posing as a wealthy European businessman named Raoul. With his impeccable accent and sophisticated demeanor, he was the epitome of charm and elegance. He created an entire backstory for Raoul, complete with a luxurious lifestyle and a tragic past that made him even more alluring. He swept a woman off her feet with lavish gifts and promises of a life of luxury. Expensive dinners, designer clothes, and exotic vacations were all part of the package. Roger knew how to make someone feel special, even if it was all an illusion. Of course, the facade crumbled as quickly as it was built, leaving a trail of broken hearts and empty wallets. The truth always had a way of catching up with Roger, and when it did, the fallout was often spectacular. Women who once adored him were left feeling betrayed and used, their dreams of a fairy tale romance shattered. But even in his most conniving moments, Roger's vulnerability peeked through. Beneath the layers of deception and bravado, there was a part of him that genuinely craved love and acceptance. He wasn't just playing a role, he was searching for something real, even if he didn't know how to find it. He wasn't always driven by malice. There were times when his actions were motivated by a genuine desire to connect with others. He wanted to be loved, to be seen, to be understood, but his methods were flawed and his need for control often got in the way. Sometimes he was just lonely and craving affection, even if it was fleeting. The disguises and lies were a way to protect himself from the pain of rejection. By becoming someone else, he could escape his own insecurities and fears, if only for a little while. His early relationships might have been built on lies, but they revealed a deeper desire for connection, however misguided. Roger's journey through love and deception was a testament to his complexity as a character. He was a master of disguise, but beneath it all, he was just another soul searching for a place to belong. One of Roger's most defining traits is his extraordinary ability to shapeshift. He can transform into anyone, from a suave lawyer to a sassy grandma. And he uses this talent to his advantage in the dating world. Each persona comes with its own backstory, quirks, and romantic possibilities. There's Ricky Spanish, the flamboyant movie star who woos women with his charm and accent. There's Jeannie Gold, the tough-talking studio executive who isn't afraid to speak her mind or break a heart. And let's not forget Sydney Huffman, the awkward but lovable accountant who somehow manages to find love despite his social awkwardness. These personas allow Roger to explore different facets of his personality and experience romance from various angles. But they also highlight his constant need for reinvention and his struggle to be his authentic self. Is Roger truly in love, or is he just in love with the idea of being someone else? Section 4. The Will, They Won't They duo, Roger and Haley's bond. While Roger's romantic escapades are often played for laughs, his relationship with Haley Smith, the socially conscious daughter of the family, takes on a surprisingly complex dynamic. Roger, the alien with a penchant for disguises and mischief, often finds himself in situations that are both hilarious and absurd. His antics are a source of endless entertainment, but beneath the surface, there's a layer of depth that is often overlooked. Haley, on the other hand, is the moral compass of the family. She's passionate about social justice, environmental issues, and standing up for what she believes in. Her serious demeanor and strong convictions often put her at odds with Roger's more carefree and self-centered approach to life. Yet, it's this very contrast that makes their relationship so fascinating. At times, they're the best of friends, sharing secrets and supporting each other's dreams. They have moments where they confide in each other, revealing their deepest fears and aspirations. These instances showcase a side of Roger that is rarely seen, one that is vulnerable and sincere. Haley, too, lets down her guard, showing a softer side that is often hidden behind her tough exterior. At other times, they're at odds, challenging each other's views and pushing each other's buttons. Their arguments can be intense, with both of them standing firm in their beliefs. These clashes are not just about petty disagreements. They often delve into deeper issues, reflecting their differing worldviews and personalities. Yet even in the heat of the moment, there's a sense of mutual respect and understanding. Their bond goes beyond the typical sibling rivalry. It's a relationship that is built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and a shared history. They have been through a lot together, and this shared experience has created a bond that is both unique and unbreakable. They have a deep understanding of each other's vulnerabilities and insecurities. Roger, despite his often flamboyant and outrageous behavior, has moments of introspection and self-awareness. He knows his flaws and is painfully aware of his loneliness. Haley, with her empathetic nature, sees through his facade and recognizes the pain that lies beneath. Haley sees through Roger's antics and recognizes the loneliness that fuels his behavior. She understands that his need for attention and validation stems from a deep-seated fear of being alone. This insight allows her to connect with him on a level that others in the family often cannot. And Roger, despite his often selfish actions, genuinely cares for Haley and wants her to be happy. He may not always show it in the most conventional ways, but his actions often speak louder than words. Whether it's helping her with a cause she believes in or simply being there for her when she needs support, Roger's affection for Haley is evident. There have been moments of genuine tenderness between them, hinting at a connection that runs deeper than friendship. These moments are rare but significant, offering a glimpse into the true nature of their relationship. They reveal a bond that is built on trust, understanding, and a deep emotional connection. But whether their relationship could ever evolve into something more romantic remains ambiguous. The show often plays with this idea, leaving viewers to wonder about the true nature of their bond. Is it purely platonic, or is there a potential for something more? This ambiguity adds an element of intrigue to their dynamic, and that's part of what makes their dynamic so intriguing. The complexity of their relationship, with its highs and lows, moments of conflict and connection, makes it one of the most compelling aspects of the show. It's a testament to the depth of the characters and the skill of the writers that they can create such a rich and multifaceted relationship. Roger and Haley's bond is a reminder that even in the most unlikely of friendships, there can be moments of profound connection and understanding. Section 5. From bizarre to short-lived, Roger's other romances. Beyond his dalliances as various personas and his complex bond with Haley, Roger's love life is a veritable smorgasbord of the strange and short-lived. He's dated a woman who believed he was a mermaid. He's fallen for a ghost who haunted a karaoke bar. He even had a brief but passionate fling with a talking dolphin. These bizarre encounters highlight the show's willingness to push boundaries and embrace the absurd. Roger's love life isn't bound by conventions or societal norms. He's free to explore every whim and desire, no matter how outlandish. While these relationships rarely last beyond a single episode, they contribute to the overall tapestry of Roger's romantic journey. They showcase his impulsivity, his endless capacity for love, or at least infatuation, and his willingness to embrace the unexpected.